turn off the skipping record, turn on the Georgia record, or get a good stream in your main.
Protecting your own energy is also reminding yourself that you can speak up. You don't have to be silent. You don't have to be passive. You don't have to be absorbing all the energy around you. You can actually leave your vibrational imprint on everything around you.
Welcome to Sunday Songwriting number 282.
Spend more time with yourself than you spend with the media. Spend more time with yourself than you spend with things that take you outside of yourself. Spend more time with yourself, ladies and fellas, than you do on Instagram. Spend more time with yourself than you do on comparing yourself to other people and feeling bad about yourself. Spend more time in nature and you will free yourself. You will reach phenomenal heights, beautiful heights.
Sunday, S-U-N-D-A-Y, Songwriting, AATFP.
Not touching your issues and it gives me chills. Yeah. To smell your demons festering, leering on your windowsills. Whoa.
It's so tiring, it's deserving of retiring. See if it lacks life energy, it's full of deadness. How can you ever know my love for you? Oh, hamburger patty, I guess I'll spend my time in your drive-thru, acting like I lack importance all the same. Why are you acting like this is just a game? You're a stick in the mud, not the...
We're just gonna keep giving each other love.
Is more of a service to humanity since you can get the other views everywhere else. Right after my interview with Garland, which is going to be in Sunday Songwriting 277, he got this phone call and I took out my camera.
It's a beautiful time to be alive. Once again, everything is in reverse in the Matrix. If they only show you bad things happening, that's because great things are happening in the spiritual world.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mountain Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Great things are happening. People are finding their power, waking up, great things are happening. So always focus on what is going to help you raise your energetic frequency the most. I keep telling you, if you keep reading bad news, it doesn't change the bad news. It just makes yourself feel bad about what you're seeing and reading. So you have to focus on where we are moving to. Don't focus on where you are, focus on where you're moving to. If life is bad for you, don't focus on how bad your life is. Focus on where you want to be, and now you free yourself. To all you highly sensitive people and empaths, I want to remind you, protect your energy. Sometimes the greatest thing you can say is not yes, it's actually no.
Rolling. Action.
Just say no.
And now stand
And this is
up
how you
and do it more excitingly, like just say no.
and this is how you maintain your power.
Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
We are concerned about trouble and trend of irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false
False news has become all too common on social media.
So you want to make sure your cards are on the table so you can play with the big boys.
We are in regular touch with these social media platforms. We've increased disinformation research and tracking within the Surgeon General's office. We're flagging problematic posts for Facebook that spread disinformation.
So you can say, actually, Fox News, CNN, BBC, I also have my own platform to spread a message that can inspire other people. Now you are a content creator. Now you can leave something for the universe, for the people in the world, that can give them another alternative to the mainstream media.
Not an everlasting choo-choo train.
We believe that the media has lost all credibility in the United States, and there needs to be new media.
All right, baby girl. If I had my wishes, I would have like background singers and dancers. So y'all are just gonna have to imagine that. This is like a Broadway production. And it's still in process. This is raw, and there's way too many pages here because I printed it way too big. Mainstream news gives me the blues, that's why I call it mainstream media. Truths can hurt, but lies hurt more. Our wants are played by mainstream media. 'Cause money stalks, balloon heads talk, they're paid to do this funny dance. A puppet show, your glory hole, I can't. But what's this I hear? A new kid on the block. Could this give us hope? An honest flow that's apolitical. Please throw me that rope. Here we go. Statewide investigator, make my digestion made up. Little bits of actual information. Unified peace and justice, no exaggeration. Justice, unfiltered healing face, respiration. Not just blah 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 and dumbing down, nah nah nah. Give me words that stimulate my brain. Welcome to a new news source. Today we get on course. Now I've got a new strain in my vein. I mean my vein. My vein. Alright, here we go. Thanks for bearing with me. I've searched across our social platforms, trying to find a source that isn't so.
We're flagging problematic posts for Facebook.
Even indie radio is more one-sided than we're really told.
I'd rather eat some apples.
'Cause their agendas mimic fear-based minds, controlling biased threats. A puppet show, YOLO-hee-ho, I can't.
I'd rather sing and dance.
But what's this I hear? A new kid on the block. Could this give us hope? An honest flow that's oh so critical. Please throw me that rope. Please throw me that rope. Statewide investigated, make my digestion made little bits of actual information. Unified peace and justice, no exaggeration. Justice, unfiltered healing face of respiration. Not just blah 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 and dumbing down, dirty words that stimulate my brain.
Not an everlasting choo-choo train.
Welcome to new news source. Today we will get on course. Now we've got a good stream in our veins. And the name of
something to chew.
Welcome to new songs. Today we will get on course, cause now we've got a good stream in our hearts.
We have reporters all over the world, in Eastern Europe, in the Middle East, in the Balkans. We have offices in Tirana, Albania. Brent has been instrumental in setting up our site in Israel. And so we really are trying to bring news to the United States that unfortunately the mainstream or corporate media just doesn't talk about. That all feeds into our site CD Media or cdm.press.
Welcome the new news source. Today we will get a Bonnie Raitt song for you. But talk amongst yourselves. Don't feel like you're here. This one might go viral, and it's going to get me a lot of hate if it does.
You had to be there. Speaking of having to be there, we're gonna be at Get Off the Grid Fest on my birthday, August 21st. You have to be there to capture the moment with us. We are performing August 21st, 4:30 on the dance stage. Here's a little bit of the schedule. See you there.
Want to be passive. You want to learn that what you do matters and you make a difference. When you realize that the whole universe is alive, and when you speak to the universe, when you hurl words of hate out there, it all comes back to you.
Destructions, tax deductions. Many inspector bill collectors. Suicide, too many bills. Hippies moving to the hills. People all over the world are shouting in the wall.
Turn on the Georgia record.
It's called the morphogenetic resonance. And this is why the way human beings treat the planet comes back to them because of the morphogenetic resonance. So if you destroy the rainforest, where are you going to live? If you keep animals in a cage, the morphogenetic resonance, now you are going to be in lockdown. The mask is symbolic of the shame for what we've done. When you can't show your face, you got to wear a mask because you're ashamed of what you've done. That's the symbolism of it on an esoteric level. It is the shame that we can't even look at ourselves anymore because we have broken the universal laws.
In order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire for a safe and secure society.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
This, what I'm about to play you, is going to help you raise your frequency. Oh, it's going to help you raise your frequency. Let's go, deep divers.
Oh, let's go to Colorado in July.
Part of protecting your energy. Do you have the right influence around you? Many people who are making the laws in society, your laws, COVID restrictions, all kind of things, media governs the world.
Mainstream news gives me the blues. That's why I call it mainstream media.
More alarming, some media outlets.
The BBC, CNN, Fox News, they are pushing story after story after story they're producing content. A whole load of lies, doesn't matter. They're producing content. People are eating it up. You've got to be able to do the same thing to give people an alternative to the mainstream BS that's out there. This is how you thrive. You're no longer just waiting for their news update. You are creating your own. You're not reading their books, you're writing your own books. You are now leaving your imprint on the collective field around you, and this is how change happens. Sometimes the greatest thing you can say,
just say no,
is not yes. This does not agree with my soul. Stand in your power, because you are the power. You can leave something for the people in the world that can give them another alternative to the mainstream media. Every day is beautiful here, deep divers, because we make it beautiful. You show them all the good things happening in your life, because there's a reason why the media don't want to show you the great things happening in the world. They are afraid of love because love creates a world they cannot control.
We love you!
Love is the force which is uncontrollable. It is free, it is wild, it is untamed. Fear can always be controlled. Anytime you have someone in fear, you can always keep them in lockdown. Love sets you free. Your future is the choice you make in the present moment. The world's future is the choice the collective make in the present moment. You can choose to be in fear, or you can choose to be in love. You can choose to feel like a victim, or you can choose to feel like a co-creator. Make sure you choose to get out of the prison they've put you in.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 So always focus on what is going to help you raise your energetic frequency the most.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
We need some powerful music right now. Let's go.
I got a question. How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Love you.